Hi, good morning. This is Srikanth, Assistant Professor of EEE Department in Institute of Aeronautical Engineering. In this video, I am discussing the power electronic lab experiment, that is forced commutation circuits. The forced commutation circuits, the thyristor requires the commutation circuit which is having inductor and capacitances which are going to make forcibly commutate the thyristor, because thyristor will not turn off once if we trigger the thyristor will not turn off until unless the voltage across the thyristor is made to 0. By using this forced commutation elements, we are making the voltage across the SCR to 0. Here, this is the forced commutation circuit panel and CRO we are using, and here RPS input for the circuit is given from the regulated power supply. Let me connect the circuit first. Here the DC input is given to the thyristor. Thyristor other end is connected to the inductor. Inductor other end is connected to the capacitor. And capacitor other end is connected to the negative of supply. Capacitor other end is connected to the negative of supply. Now we need to connect the load across the capacitor. The load is connected with rheostat. Here across the capacitor load is connected. And now I am giving the triggering, because for triggering the SCR we require the gate signal, where the gate signal is across the gate and cathode. Is across the gate and cathode. Now across the load we need to connect CRO probe. That CRO probe will indicate the waveform across the load, how the voltage across the SCR is becoming 0 from at the point where we are giving the signal for turning off of the SCR. So first we need to keep the duty cycle and frequency at minimum position. Now we need to switch on the supply for RPS and CR2. The RPS voltage is kept at 5 volts. RPS voltage is kept at 5 volts. Now I am switching on the forced commutation circuit unit. Once it is switched on, we need to give the triggering. Once the triggering is given, immediately here we are getting the reverse waveform. So I am replacing the probe terminals. Here, let me show you clearly how the triggering is happening, how the turning off of the SCR is happening. At this point, at the middle point, at this point, the SCR, we are giving the signal to turn off the SCR, that is based on the inductance and capacitance values. At this point, we are giving the triggering. It initially, it increases the voltage across the SCR initially because of the capacitance. The capacitance initially gives the peak voltage, then after it reaches to zero because of the reactive voltage. Reactive voltage. So it is showing clearly. This is the waveform for the minimum frequency. If we want to change if we want within this particular time, if we want two times of, we want to turn off the SCR in two times, then we need to increase the frequency. When we increase the frequency,
మరి ఎక్కడ ఆపారో అక్కడ నుంచి చెప్పండి, మనం ఆ మధ్యలో కట్ చేద్దాం.
here the frequency, when we want to increase the number of times turning off of the SCR, when we want to increase, then we need to increase the frequency. When we are increasing the frequency, initially we are having only 4 pulses, but here we are getting 6 pulses. Like that, based on our requirement, we can increase the frequency of the circuit so that we can get the number of times we can turn off the SCR. Like this, we can commute the SCR by using this forced commutation circuits. Thank you.
Like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell icon for more updates.